Hello and welcome to another episode of Centurion's Corner. Today I'm bringing you the bootleg Sergeant, and we're just going to weather him up today. Just going to go through a few bits to get him a little bit inside of this guy. I've got some references on the screen here that I'll put up on the screen with a few of his marks and bits there. It's a sideshow one that I'm going to use as reference, and also there's another picture of just a standard clone with a few little scuffs on there, so just to give me some general ideas of where I might put some marks on him. I don't want to dirty him up too much, but as I said before, he's a little bit green compared to the other bootleg, so he's going to need some sort of considerate little bit of sanding around certain areas, as in weathering, using the Tamira weathering colours. So we probably go for burnt red today and sand for a geonosis kind of look. This is my previous guy. Just giving that Wong Tong sort of part there. So that's that. So I'll just be using the standard X1 black for the Tamira. Scalpel knife. And I've got a number 2 rounded paintbrush. Okay. So what I'm looking at on this screen here is just seeing where he's got a few dents and imperfections. So he's got a little bit there on his arm, slight splits off. So let's just bring that in there. I'm just simply going to scrape away the original paint. Don't like really doing this too much to figures, but I think these guys just look a bit bland, being the sort of bootleg ones, especially him with his greener plastic. But yeah, it's quite nice to have a few sort of bashed up clones on the old shelf. He's got a couple of little bits up here as well. Yeah, I don't know what got me into customing. A while back I always thought, oh, how could people do these to figures and ruin figures, you know? But sometimes I think if something doesn't quite look what you want it to be, then, you know, why not make it? I think it's always worth giving it a go. So what have you been thinking of the channel these days? Like, comment down below what you enjoy seeing about it. I might be bringing some reviews. I might even by the time this video comes out, I might even done a review, because I'm currently working on one. We'll see how it turns out. I noticed on this picture as well, I can't really see, just turn it around just a tiny bit. On here, even though it's a promo shot, we've actually got the arm piece the way around. It should be green here, but it's actually green on the inside. So, could make it official by twisting the arm there. So I already use this guy as a bit of reference for my red guy, so I don't really want to copy exactly the same. I don't want to bash him in there a bit too much as the red. We'll just bring him up a bit. Maybe we'll give him a little scratch with a bit more of a straighter lines. That's that. And then across the mohawk, just going to scratch the top. Very lightly, just taking off that layer of paint. Okay, scratch across the back here. So what's everyone think of the new waves that might be coming out potentially for a new movie? We've got The Mandalore as well, which could be pretty interesting. Some new characters. It's just a shame that there's a lot of other Star Wars content that's coming out which is quite new, and they still haven't really done much with the well, just like the older types of the old Star Wars films, and even some of the newer ones. There's still quite a few characters, even from Solo, and just the odd, you know, you get the odd background characters that you would get from the old Kenner lines and the old Power of the Force days, but where there's so many sort of front characters now, the back characters not really getting a chance. I'm definitely excited about the Commander Bly though. Well, if it is confirmed, obviously it's just rumours again. Dooku's a good one, but as I said, I've only just started collecting Black Series, and I think I've probably only got about 20 at the most at the moment. I mean, I've got a lot more of these guys, but the official figures, I've only got a few. So I'm going to start reviewing as I come through and just put my ideas across what they are. You know, what's always put me off about Black Series is that I always find them, when they first come out, I never thought they looked that great. I think Luke's face sculpt and everything didn't look great. Han Solo just looks a little bit off, and yeah, they just don't look that great. But I saw Captain Rex at the Entertainer for £11, and I just literally thought, oh, do you know what? I've always wanted it. I'll get it. I thought I'd just put it on the side of my bed, on the shelf. And oh my god, when he got his face sculpt out, I was blown away. Actually, it was amazing. Most of the figures I did collect in the past was these old Disney Elite figures. Well, they're really cool, being metal. But when you compare it to these guys, they look a little bit disproportionate. Obviously, I haven't got the articulation and all that as well. So, yeah, I think obviously I should have persevered with the Black Series back in the day when these came out. So I think Black Series came out around about the same time. Yeah, so thank God for the Archive series that's coming out. That's saving my bacon rather than going out buying a lot of really expensive ones. But thanks to The Last Jedi as well, it's made a lot of the Star Wars stuff a bit cheap in the market. But now it's just trying to find it out there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to get my little paintbrush. I'm just going to go through, just weather them up a little bit where the little black lines are, just to give it a little bit of a depth and a bit of a gash. And yeah, just give them a couple little flicks, that's what he's got in here. And then I'm just going to revert back to that other Clone Trooper, just for a couple more ideas. And then let the paint dry. Okay. On the old steady hands. As you see, this paintbrush does very fine lines, and I've had quite a few questions about how I get the decals done on the wax and boil. But literally, it's just using this paintbrush and just slowly, steadily, just placing it on there. Give this guy a proper good old army scar. That's his armour parts done. So now we're just going to do some details on his main parts. Turn back to the other one. Up here. Scratch mark there. Sometimes the idea is not to do too much, but just enough to bring it out. I'll just do a couple of marks on here. Get a couple marks there. Back in the day I used to do stormtrooping, well, costuming. I used to go around with charities and do dress up as a stormtrooper. Still got the suit, still there, all in a suitcase, but just don't do it half as much as anymore because obviously the kids and whatnot, don't really get time to go out. Also with work and whatnot. But it's funny how sort of accurate these kind of like black lines are really. Because you always used to come home and your armour's got covered in it. Because we obviously your gun's painted black. And you literally be like banging your armour as you're walking around or banging into someone else. The amount of sort of scraps and scrapes you get with these black marks. And you would have to come home and get all your polish out and just start polishing them up a bit. Anyway, let's make a little bit more beat up. Alright, one side of the shin. And to be honest, I keep repeating myself, but I'm not a huge fan of these black marks sometimes. Sometimes I think you do it, and when you're doing it yourself, it doesn't look half as good as when someone else is doing it. But then you're probably thinking it looks crappy. But I just want to make him match up with the red. Red caption. He's got two straight marks. So let's use this one. Open the back of his nails and across there. Just up his bum. Might come out a bit too much on there. Just pull that bit away. Okay. Yeah, I think that's enough black marks on him. That's all I get in the camera, just to maybe he looks a bit bald this side compared to the rest. Just, there we go. Nice. And the water. Right, well, we just let them dry before I get the weathering kits out. Got some moulds that I've created, I'll show you off. So these are 2-part moulds. What I'll do, I'll find the description and I'll put a picture up as well on the channel. But these are my 2-part moulds for my guns. So you put that in on top of the hub, boil it for up to about 80, and then put it in put this in the saucepan for 3 minutes, and then you can actually really sort of like, well, manipulate it to what you want it to be. And slightly pushing the gun to only about halfway. Just pop it in just like that. I've got 2 in here, so there's 1, 2. And then once it's set, after about 4 minutes, 10 minutes, just let it set, keep the gun in there, repeat again, and what you do, you just fold it out, push it on top, and then let that dry. And they don't actually like really glue together, you just have to raise it open, and there you go. You've got a 2-part mould for your gun. It will come out a little bit splurge, but the splurge is better around the gun because you know it's connected. And don't put so much in, because when they connect it will really splurge out. So you just want enough just so it makes contact and you get a little part around there. And then once you sort of scalpeled it and dremelled, sanded, however you feel like how you want to do it, that's the finished product you get. And I've also got the mould for Captain Rex pauldron. Around. There's a 2-part mould. And also the holsters. Now the holsters could come out potentially as a solid block, but if you just put enough around and then just fill up the sides so it splurges out the sides but doesn't meet in the middle, it makes it a lot easier to dremel out. So this is just one that's come out that needs dremeling for this guy. As I said in my previous video, I gave a clue, but I suppose it wasn't really much of a clue, but it's a little wet thing in the garden, what it's named after, and he worked alongside Mace Windu in Battle of Wyloch. Okay, this one's a little bit more dried up. Looking at pictures of Geonosis, it's kind of like a reddy brown, kind of like the layered on top is a bit yellow. So we'll start off with a bit of burnt red. Just want to get enough on that. There's probably a way to, because once you apply this, it's obviously a powder. It does stick quite on well to the figures. But if you're not really playing with them, it's not really going to rub off. But obviously if you're still around and you're still playing with the old toys, then you might need to just look up how to sort of apply it and then lacquer it on. And as I'm weathering, I always kind of try and think of a story of how this guy's got a little bit weathered up, because then you kind of know which way you're sort of heading towards your sort of finished look, kind of what you want. I kind of want these guys where they literally just got back. Battle Ryloth's one, not Ryloth, Geonosis. No, they've just done a good job. So first out and out, they're in pure white. They're in this horrible, dense desert. So getting blown, and their mates getting blown to sky high on their first out and out. So they would get really dusty and dirty, and especially on their sort of edges. And this guy being a sergeant, and hopefully that would be right in the middle of it all. I'm just oranging his edges and sort of like the top of his things, but the old rough wind would blow the sand. Dirty up and fill with it. Arms. There's codpiece. And then just under his neck a little bit, under his bicep. If you do make mistakes or you've got things that you're not really too sure of, a baby wipe can just wipe it away. It's actually fine. These weathering sets actually do come with an applicant. One side's a brush and one side's one of these sponge bits, but mine are sort of broken off now and you need to buy replacements, but just got these from the pound store. You get about 20 in a pack, so which is ideal. I'm never really going to run out. Just dust off his back there. Get his cheeks a bit more muddy. Back. Just looking for every single crease of the armour and just put it in there. There. Just get that right. Just done a bit too much in there. Just pull it out. Dry off. Right, I'm actually going to use a little bit of oil stain. It's only just to blacken that bit in there, just so it looks more of a bit of indent. So I'm just going to shade it off now. It's where I've got underparts. Can't really see it on the screen. If I put the light on it now. Okay, next I'm going to use is the sand colour, and that's just to tone down this orange now. Just to bring it down a bit. Right. Bish bash bosh. I've already weathered up a DC blaster. But then sometimes if you've done it over certain areas, you kind of need to balance it out. So there we go. There's our two guys who just come back from Ryloth. Sorry, Geonosis. Well, they could have come from Ryloth as well. And yeah, not too bad. All right. Well, thanks guys. Thanks for watching again. Like, subscribe, and everything else that we do. And yeah, cheers for now. Bye.